In the small, forgotten town of Eldershade, there was a house that no one dared to enter. It stood at the edge of the dense, ancient forest, abandoned and decaying. Locals whispered that the house was cursed, haunted by the spirits of those who had once lived there. But no one truly knew the horror that lurked within its walls. One stormy night, a young journalist named Emily decided to uncover the truth. Determined and fearless, she ventured into the house with her camera and notebook. As she crossed the threshold, the air grew cold and an eerie silence fell upon the place. Dust covered everything, and cobwebs hung like shrouds in every corner. Emily began to explore, her flashlight flickering. She heard faint whispers like distant echoes, but she dismissed them as the wind. She climbed the creaking staircase to the second floor, where the whispers grew louder. They seemed to be calling her name, beckoning her to follow. In the dim light, she saw a door at the end of the hallway. The whispers were strongest there, and with a trembling hand, she pushed the door open. Inside, the room was empty, except for an old, ornate mirror standing against the wall. Emily felt a chill run down her spine as she approached it. Suddenly, the whispers stopped, replaced by a deafening silence. Emily stared into the mirror, her reflection wavering. Then, to her horror, she saw dark, shadowy figures moving behind her in the reflection. She spun around, but the room was empty. When she turned back to the mirror, the shadows were closer, their ghostly hands reaching out for her. Terrified, Emily tried to run, but her legs felt heavy as if they were bound by unseen chains. The shadows in the mirror grew more distinct, their hollow eyes filled with malice. They began to emerge from the glass, their cold hands wrapping around her. Emily screamed, but no one heard. The house absorbed her cries, and the shadows dragged her into the mirror, where she vanished without a trace. Her camera and notebook were found the next day, lying on the floor of the room, but Emily was never seen again. To this day, if you listen closely on stormy nights, you can still hear the whispers in Eldershade, calling for the next soul to enter the cursed house. And if you dare to look into the mirror, you might just see the shadowy figures waiting to claim their next victim.